Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while because of we weren't on lockdown for a long time where I'm at, and now we're back on lockdown, so we're learning from home. Today's video is going to be on double-digit addition on an open number line. I'm going to go through a few examples in this video, and then at the end, if you have any questions, you'll have to contact your teacher, and then they can contact me to help you out even further. All right, let's get started. So if we have an addition problem, such as 28 plus 34, we can use lots of strategies, and the tool we can use is an open number line. So to make an open number line, it's quite simple. You draw a number line with arrows on both ends to show that the number line goes in each direction, up and down. And to get started, you're going to make a tick mark on this end of the number line. The reason why we're doing it on this end for addition is because when you're getting larger numbers on a number line, it's always moving to the right. Okay, when we do subtraction, we're actually going to start over on the left and move back to smaller numbers. But we're doing addition now, so we're starting here. I'm going to start with 28 because that's the first one. However, you can start with 34. It does not matter which number you start with. This video, I will start with the smaller number. Next few videos, I will start with the larger number. Okay, so I have to put 28 nice and neat under that tick mark. I can't make it too big because then it becomes very crammed and hard to read in here. So I have to keep it very nice and neat underneath this tick mark. All right, I know that 34 is the same as 30 and 4. So to make 30, I know that that is 3 tens. So I'm going to make 3 jumps of 10 each. When I start my jump, I have to start at this tick mark. Excuse me. I cannot start over here. That doesn't make sense. I'm starting at 28 because that's where I'm at. So I'm going to make a jump of 10. Here's 10. I label it plus 10. My next jump is going to be 10, so I have to make it as close to this size as possible. Another 10 and another 10 to make my 30. I put an arrow at the end showing the direction, and I put another tick mark. I label these jumps as 10 each because that's their value, and I put tick marks here. From lots of practice with skip counting, I know that 28 plus 10 is the same as 38. And 38 and 10 is the same as 48. And then 58. Well, now I have to add my 4. And I can do that by making 4 small jumps of 1 each, starting at this tick mark. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I put my final tick mark here, nice and big. I label my jumps plus 1, plus 1, plus 1, and plus 1. Each jump in between, I'm going to keep my printing very small so it does not get crammed. But it has to be very neat so people can read it and understand it. So 58 plus 1 would be 59. Plus 1 would be 60. Then 61. And my final answer, I'm going to make larger, 62. That is my answer. So up here I can write 62. Now, once you get lots of practice with this, it actually becomes very fast. It does not take very long to do this at all. It might take a little while at first to remember how to properly make an open number line, but it truly doesn't take long once you have more practice. Okay, next question is going to be 39 plus 54. And I draw my open number line, put my arrows, draw the line, and I draw my first tick mark. Now, if you notice up here, it's 39 plus 54. Well, 54 is the larger number. That's okay. I'm still going to start with 54. When you start with the larger number, you're going to have less to add on, making it a little bit easier to do and a little bit quicker. So I know that 39 is the same as 30 and 9. And I also know from lots of practice of adding by tens, I know that 54 plus this 30 is going to make 84. So I'm going to make a jump of 30. I label it, I have my arrow, and I make my new tick mark. So like I said, 50 plus 30 is 80, and I still have this 4, so my answer is going to be 84 right now. I'm not done. I have to add my 9. Okay, I can make 9 jumps of 1. There's nothing wrong with that. But I also know that 4 plus 9 is 13. So the answer to this question with 84 plus 9 is going to be 93. So I'll make a jump of 9. And my tick mark and my answer is 93. And I can circle that, but it's really important you don't forget to write your answer next to the question after the equal sign. And by the way, the equal sign just means is the same as. All right, next question. How about we try 18 plus 72? I draw my open number line with the arrows. I make my first tick mark over here. And again, I'm going to start with the largest number, 72. So I put it nice and neat here. And 18 is the same as 10 and 8. So I'm going to make my first jump of 10. Put my tick mark, label my jump, and I know that 72 plus 10 is 82. And now I have to add my 8. I know that 2 plus 8 makes 10, so this is going to take me to 90. Because 82 plus 8 takes me to the next 10, which is 90. Again, I could have made 8 jumps of 1, and that is completely fine to do. All right, and my answer is 90. Notice how each jump is at those tick marks because that's where I'm starting, and I'm jumping ahead. It's really important we start at the tick marks and not away from them. Let's do another question. How about 45 plus 48? Make my open number line, put my tick mark, and I will start with the largest number. It's not a lot larger, but it is, so it's 48. Okay, I know that 40 plus 40 makes 80, so I'm going to make a jump of 40. You can totally do jumps of 10s or 2 jumps of 20, whatever you're comfortable with. So I label it and I take it up to 88. Okay, and now I have to add on my 5. So I can do 5 jumps of 1, but this time I'm going to make a friendly number. To do that, I'm going to break this 5 up into 2 plus 3. And if I add 2 to my 88, that's going to take me to a friendly number, 90. And then I add my 3 onto 90, which takes me to 93. And that's the answer. Friendly numbers are just numbers that are easier to add on to or easier to work with. It's easy to add 3 onto 90. It's not as easy to add 5 onto 88. All right, let's do One more reminder. When you're opening or when you're using an open number line, you draw the line with the arrows, you draw tick marks, and you label them nice and neat. When you're adding something, you draw the jump with the arrow and the tick mark. Then when you add the next one, you start at this tick mark and add a small jump or a large jump. It's up to you. And then you can come to your answer. It's really important that we stay nice and neat. All right, I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, please contact your teacher and they know how to get a hold of me. Have a great day and stay safe, everybody.